All right. So this is going to be the first session slash intro session for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign. So this is primarily what we're going to do here is primarily do the introductions, get the starting quest out of the way, maybe get you down into the dungeon, maybe find some other stuff, and then we'll probably end it there. It might be a shorter session, but this will get us set up to where we can hop right into it whenever we come back. So, you guys are at the Yawning Portal. It's a very famous inn, full of people who will tear you to pieces if you do some stupid shit. So, can we have everyone introduce their characters, please? Starting with Hannah.
Oh, jeez. Uh, well, her name's El Aria. I think that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. She's a female high elf. She's a bard. Um, she's a little bit sassy. She likes. She knows her music. She doesn't want anybody telling her, you know, this is how it is, and she's gonna be like, "Bro, what the heck? That's not no." Um, but otherwise, she's pretty chill, and she likes to play music. Um, she used to um compose music for the High Elf King, and he was being an ass, so she left, and here she is.
Hey, that works. Mornar, you're up.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna change my name a little bit. I'm gonna just that we don't get a issue with the last one. So I'm just same idea, but okay, hold on. So the name's Kolvar. You see a elf with jet black hair, um, and he has been sent out from his village, uh, as because and he makes it known that he's on a journey to learn about the world as much as possible because his village wishes for him to go around, learn things, and then return and become a pillar of the village in of itself. But he's still on his travels.
Okay.
He has made it known that he abides by the rules. He is very much a man of traditions, but will do things that is necessary.
Interesting. Robin?
I am playing a character named Elot Hellman, a silversmith and renowned blacksmith in the area, part of a blacksmithing guild and one of the higher ranking ones. I've been building ceremonial blades and jewelry of the like for people living in the local area, but picking up wizardry on the side. And decided, well, jewelry making isn't paying well enough, so I picked up adventuring.
Fair enough.
Deciding to join this party, whatever builds of it.
And Brave.
My name's Braith Jolin. I'm a Furbolg druid. My grandpa left me this weird cloak that I'm bloody scared to death of, and figured I'd find out what the hell it is.
All right. Great. So, do you know
I
how long
got
Hellman's going to
pamphlets.
be?
Uh, no, don't know.
Okay.
I'll ask him.
All right, no worries. We'll probably have him and Joe come like be found in the dungeon or something like that if they are if they're further late, it's fine. Okay. So, you guys are in the inn, and you have been. The reason you're at this inn is that you were given a very lucrative offer. For whatever reason, you guys need money, right? Be it because of how many towns you guys have burned down, because you're level 5 at this point, so you've done some shit, right? You've burned down some towns, you killed some demons, you fucked some bandits, you did some stupid shit, and you guys are in some massive debt. And one of the ways that you have you need a lot of money really quickly is that you were promised from a mysterious buyer that they would be able to bankroll the way they put it your redemption if you sold them magical items you found inside this dungeon. And they promise that there's a shit ton of magical items located inside the dungeon beneath your feet. and they will pay handsomely for every single item to the point where you would definitely not find anyone willing to pay a same amount for it. And this mysterious buyer has a benefactor has a representative named Obaya Ude. I'm gonna go ahead and just fucking copy and paste that bitch. All right. Do you? By the way, Talon, you have a chance. You need to rename Tyranny of the Dragons Camp to the Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Appreciate
Yep.
it.
Oh, rename them both, or
No, just the first one. I'll probably make the Waterdeep current one antiquated, so I'll take care of that.
The shifty guy, the buyer is Ubea Ude.
His representative, yes.
Eli's probably going to use this money to. He's probably actually looking not in debt, but looking to get money for building up the guild.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's probably a more sensual thing. This guy's old.
Well, the idea behind it was, when you started off with your
Yeah.
adventures and everything like that, that was fine. And then you did, and then as a group, you made some small mistake that snowballed into, I don't know, burning half the city down. I don't care.
Or he. A way I'm gonna point Eli, he probably just met you guys and is like, "Oh, I'm heading the same way. I'll tag along."
so let's just say that Braith has some megalomania tendencies. So if somebody really pisses him off, he just starts shooting lightning.
That explains
Eli.
it. Yeah, and you guys,
Yep.
your party has been assessed a debt of 50,000 gold pieces.
Eli's probably also making sure that these guys don't get killed.
Yep.
You guys have been traveling with each other for a little bit, so for at least like a few months.
Blames them for the debt. Probably is right.
All right, okay. Look, that bartender was really snarky, and then it just how is Bray supposed to know that things are flammable when they're put together? Okay, fire isn't supposed to spread like that. There just happened to be a really big wind.
From how many times have I told you?
No, it wouldn't be a snarky bartender. It'd be like he walks up and somebody's just outside kicking a dog, and then here comes the lightning.
Yeah,
it's really just manslaughter charges at that point.
Pretty much.
you
It's
killed
like,
you killed the
killed a
sheriff.
bunch of assholes. You're really in debt because you're paying off the bounty on your fucking head.
Exactly.
All right.
The good druid that can't hold back if somebody hurts an animal.
Yeah, and Kolvar jumped in to help him because Kolvar doesn't like seeing animals hurt either. That's not the way of the elves. Yeah,
All right,
Mhm.
all right. I'll be sure. Basically, I'll be sure to reference the good old meme of do this or the cat gets it.
Oh no.
They'll hold the cat hostage. I'm sure that'll bring you to the negotiating table, right?
Oh,
we
and I
might
know
just
mending.
blast everything.
Important.
So she basically will pay a massive amount of money for any magical items on behalf of her benefactor, including spell books. And she will pay for a spell book based off the highest level spell located in that spell book. So, for example, this is the current chart that will be utilized. Allow me to rename this category because it wasn't clear. Water deep.
Oh, did I? Okay. I normally look at it on big picture, so it's a little easier for me to see.
It's all good. I changed it, so. All right, so.
I'm gonna play this guy very witchery. I'm realizing.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh. Platinum
that's
pieces.
platinum.
Good pay.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Though more than likely, I'm gonna be borrowing some of these spell books we find.
No. Borrowing.
Transcribe.
Laughs in wizard.
Starts gold filigreeing his sword. All right, I need like a few days. Okay, just give me a day.
He does have a spell book proper. It's just that he keeps his most important spells on his sword,
Okay.
especially those specifically for combat purposes.
All right, and for the recording, common is 10 platinum, uncommon 50, rare 500, very rare 5,000 platinum pieces. And you also pay for spell books based off the highest level. 5 platinum for first, 25 for second or third, 100 for fourth or fifth, 250 for sixth or seventh, and a whopping 500 for eighth or ninth level spell books.
Oh my gosh.
And you get the sense that money, for some reason, is not an option behind whoever is hiring her to be the middleman. So, and and she has 2 bodyguards that are very scary looking. And she carries like a little iron chest where she keeps the money that she hands out for goods. And you'll see that there is the occasional adventurer coming across the tavern to hand her like an item wrapped in cloth, and she'll look at it, inspect it, and she'll hand like a pouch of gold to the individual.
Wow, is it like on her, like the pouch of gold on her person, or is it just
She
coming
grabs
out?
like a pouch from the chest and hands it to the person. We're talking like the intro Shrek style, right? Where you
Yeah.
look at it, you'd be like, okay, look at the teeth, it's a talking donkey. Here's 5 gold,
Oh.
And it seems like the bodyguard she has intimidates most of the adventurers inside here. So you guys are sitting at a table, and the barkeep Dernan comes over and leans in close and says, I got a proposition for you."
Oh.
Okay.
And what might that be?
Holy shit! Hold on one second. Damn it. Okay, they're supposed to be here somewhere. That's it.
We don't have all day, sir.
Okay. Sorry, it's supposed to be here somewhere. Oh, I guess it's not anymore. Maybe it's just something else.
Well, I guess while we're waiting for him to answer us, I'm going to just start strumming away at my dulcimer. I think I have one. Let me double check. No, I have a viol. I'll just start, playing my viol quietly.
Wraith pulls out a set of bagpipes and starts playing along.
I'll join him with a pan flute.
Oh my god!
I grab spoons.
That works!
Elot probably has played the spoon in the past. He's probably made a lot of spoons.
How fancy are those spoons?
They're none of his spoons. It's probably just the spoons on the table that we're sitting at.
Okay.
He sold those spoons.
Yep.
He's got to make his money somehow.
Feel.
I mean, I'm a silversmith and goldsmith. I've probably made plenty of very high quality silverware and been disdainful about the entire process.
I bet. But it had to be done, right?
You know, early days, man. Gotta build your rep.
Oh,
Yup.
Okay, well I can't find it. Never mind. He says, hold on, I'm drunk. Everyone's away.
Bitch, you get back at night.
I just start playing the Imperial March as he runs away.
Roll performance.
Sure.
With advantage for all of us helping.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
That's a lot of the help action being taken.
That's a 9 and a 1.
I got 18, and that together, that would be plus 18 plus 8, so 26.
Okay, roll me a d20.
D20. There you go.
Where'd you roll?
A 2.
A 2. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you get 10 gold.
Sweet.
Tips.
Woohoo.
Our way to our 50,000.
3 of the gold disappear.
What? No. Well, I guess I'll share it between all of us. I guess.
You have a magical
No.
levy.
A magical levy just abducts money.
Yeah, it's just the interest going every time we make money.
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing fine, love. Keep your change.
You somehow remember
Rami-
that 16% interest seemed really high.
Yep. Rami said it'll probably be another 30 minutes. We'll see.
Alright,
More than likely, he probably won't make it tonight, but
it's fine.
And Elot rejects any money you try to pass off to him.
Yeah, Joe says that he'll be here next session, so it's all good. We'll have him. We'll find him in the dungeon. So.
Okay.
cool.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do in the tavern? There is a giant well hole. There's a bunch of different people here. There's a suspicious motherfucker that seems like he's looking for people to help find someone he knew. That seems familiar.
We could
for
tell
some
that off
reason,
his
but you're not
face.
sure. That's a reference to the previous campaign, by the way.
Yeah.
I figured.
You're like, I remember that fucker getting paid for it.
A fucker who's lost his bar to a bunch of dipshit adventurers.
Always.
Everyone's talking about a recent
took it?
a recent slaughter from a local tavern where rats took over and murdered everyone.
Wow.
And then it was quickly rebranded.
Yes.
Now it's even more shady.
Lovely.
It's run by a fucking ghost. Of course it's shady.
Transparent even.
Hey, he's super slim though. Slim Shady.
Jump down the hole.
Just leap in.
Yep.
I guess we are going.
Um,
No, I'm not really doing
ready for
that's,
destination.
that's just me.
Yeah, you just leave and just
No, he's
Eli
just sitting there
grabs
with
the
a
cuff of your shirt, pulls you down to
no,
your chair.
Braith is just sitting there with a mug of mead in his hand, like, oh, we could just jump down the hole.
Good.
Durnan's gonna recommend that you not do that. He's like, I mean, you can, but he starts writing up a pamphlet for describing your party, because what he does is he takes bets regarding whether or not people are to come back alive.
Oh, I love pamphlets. I got one of my own. I had one of my family business.
This is a wanted poster.
I didn't say the family business was that great.
He starts looking at you. Looks at you
It's my
guys.
grandfather's picture.
5 gold pieces. This not even worth the pamphlets printed on.
He stole pamphlets.
So now you guys with a wanted criminal that's worth 5 gold pieces to turn in.
No, that's my grandfather on the pamphlet. It's
Minor.
his wanted.
Minor bounty. Well, depending on how long the party takes, Elot's probably going to just sit back and ritually cast a floating disc and then work on something. He's going to let them figure out what they're doing.
I'm
Okay,
ready
so-
to go whenever.
Okay, so he is willing to lower you down using this pulley system. Only one person can go down at a time, though.
So someone's gonna have to go first.
So how long is it a trip to the bottom?
He kind of flips a coin. Either 5 minutes or 5 seconds.
Depends on if you fall.
What if I climb?
It looks like there are some handholds. It'd be kind of difficult, but it's doable.
I'm a druid.
He can become something that can climb.
Yeah,
You can be
seriously.
the spider.
I'll just become a giant spider and climb down the wall.
You become a giant spider.
Yep.
Okay. I want you to make me a dexterity save because there's one of the guards has an arachnophobia,
Oh, lovely.
and he's carrying a torch and he throws a torch at you.
Oh,
Dexterity save.
Okay, I gotta see what the spider's dex is. I haven't pulled it up yet.
And he is currently screaming like a little girl because he
No.
just turned around and there's a massive spider in the middle of the end.
And this is why we ended up getting a bounty.
Because you do stupid shit like this every time.
Yep.
Sir,
That's
I'm
the
going
wrong-
to ask you kindly to calm down before shit gets worse for everyone in
That's
the
an
room.
8.
Oh. All right.
Can I try to prestidigitation the torch as it's flying through the air to snuff it? Because prestidigitation can be used to snuff torches.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana.
Like an Arcana.
Yeah. It's in the it's moving. It's not something that's like you've
Yeah.
done this before, but not like when it it's the last second, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Fortunately, Arcana is something I'm good at.
Nice.
Just ensuring, instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire. Yep. Oof, man, that's 11.
Oof.
I rolled a 3.
oh my god.
All right. Let me roll severity.
Been a good roll. Start.
It's whether or not I put it out
Well,
before
I guess
or
we're gonna just
after
keep
it
on with
gets in.
tradition of burning down a building every session. So.
Oh, I'm putting it out as like I might not catch it in the air,
Okay,
but maybe
fair,
I catch
fair.
it before it hits him. That's what I was. It's gonna hit him, but at the very least, it's not gonna burn the place down.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So there's probably some
It
fire
does leave
damage.
a nice scorch mark on the ground, and it hits Brace atop the head. He takes 1 bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna go. I would like to walk right up to the guard through that and grab his hand.
He is
Like his
currently
arm?
freaking out. By the way, he is like screaming.
Braith
He's
just
throwing
shakes his
spoons, he's throwing forks.
Braith just shakes his head and walks out the
Yeah.
door. The
And I
spider.
go up to the scorch mark on the ground.
You
Just
go closer.
like
You go closer to the guard.
I'm going out of the building.
I see the spider walk the fuck away. I just grab one of its legs, pull it in. Sir, leave the bill. Oh, you're a guard. You can't fucking leave. This is a druid.
I
You're
revert
an
back.
adventurer's bar. You need to be rehired.
I revert back and
He's
just
like, by
shake
the
my
way,
head.
he's soaked in sweat.
oh my gosh.
And as I stand up to handle the spider thing, I cast mending on the scorch mark on the floor.
And he looks like he aged like 12 years. His hair turns a bit white.
And I'm gonna go blump, blump, blump
Any longer than that guy's gonna
on my viola.
Dude, if you were living where I lived originally, you'd be scared to death 24/7.
He wasn't white originally, but now he is.
Elot just goes up to this guard, puts a firm hand on his shoulder, and just looks him dead in the eye. You're in the wrong line of work for a guard who's scared of spiders.
Then I'm gonna put my
Adventurers
wheel.
guild, basically an adventurers guild with a pit to a fucking dungeon. Who the hell hired you?
Okay, we
Why?
already killed all the spiders with fire.
True. You think more aren't gonna come up out of that at some point? They do leave eggs.
And a lot of webs.
I'm gonna pat him down and just like dust him off a little bit, and then
I ain't
say,
a Spider-Man. I'm just logical.
yeah, I was gonna say to him, there are honorable work to be had elsewhere. There is no shame in, finding
Work?
something else, finding another line
So
of
the
work,
reason
more
he's
to
so
your
afraid
calling.
of spiders is that the spider once laid eggs inside of him.
Oh.
Ooh,
Threatening him
fun
to have.
times.
But it takes
I
years
pat-
to breed a spider.
Oh my
So-
god.
That's what Braith turned into, except for it was the size of a Doberman.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
10 out of 10 wood squish.
It'd be
Thanks.
very unpleasant squish.
Thanks.
Oh. Well, what's that thing where people can feel things, but
Did I not get mine?
They don't-
Synesthesia?
it's like
I didn't prepare.
it's hyper something.
Hypersensitivity. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh,
And-
you're telling me you can feel the feeling of the spider crawling on top of you? You know?
Yes.
With all the fine little hairs and.
Mhm.
Description. Now I can
And
feel
then
it.
and then when whoever said that it's gonna have a bad squish, I just heard it and I did not appreciate that.
The spider
It-
starts licking. It starts like does this whole like lick slurp. No one would ever believe you. All
Well,
right.
I can do nothing to help. I was looking through my spells. This man, like the most I can do for this man is make him think everyone in this building is his enemy. Like I don't have shit for him.
Oh my god. Wait, actually,
Yeah,
I
he
think
starts grabbing his stomach. I don't feel so good.
Any of you guys got some kind of restoration? Help this fucker out.
I want Braith. Roll me a nature check.
What is with these rolls tonight?
You have an advantage because you're a druid. So.
Okay,
Oh, I didn't even put any spells. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, I just realized I
that's
didn't
a 17
have all
then.
my spells prepared.
Okay, so like based off what he was saying, is that it's probably a certain type of spider that came from your homeland, and those type of eggs can lay dormant for years until the presence of another large spider. To be its kind of.
Oh! So I quickly throw together a mixture of herbs and, without saying anything, just start shoving them down his throat.
What are you doing?
Saving your life now, shut up!
Fire.
Saving your life.
Saving your life now, shut up!
Is that another nature check?
Just turn around to everyone's like, it's okay. We're handling a
Roll
situation.
medicine.
It's totally okay.
Roll a medicine.
Yeah.
You had one of your things mislabeled. Roll a medicine.
Oh, medicine? Gotcha.
You are rolling like shit.
Together.
That's a 21.
Oh, okay, there we
You
go.
managed to grab everything correctly. And like, hey, what the fuck is this? And you switch the labels back.
Well, nothing's labeled. It's like just a beaver skin that has a bunch
Oh,
of little
okay,
leather
gotcha.
pouches in. So, like, I'm
So
going
it's
by
more
my
just
options.
figuring out which is which.
Yep, pretty much. But they're all like insecticide, but they won't
it
hurt
looks like
people.
he was just shoving a bunch of asparagus.
Kinda.
There we go. Hopefully that helps your problem within the time that those things take to hatch.
They
And if
won't
it
hatch now.
doesn't, we'll just clean up the mess after.
They won't hatch now. I just poisoned all of them. You are going to have some pretty horrible shits for the next couple days, though.
Oh.
He looks up. He turns even more white.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot quite a few spiders. Good
Lots
thing
of
for you.
proteins.
He starts screaming.
I just take this man and I just slowly guide him out of the bar.
You hear the screaming start to fade slightly as he goes outside.
Turn around, pull back in. Just I look at the bartender. I'm like, fire that fucker. Put him somewhere else.
Nah, he wasn't my guard. He was some VIP guard.
Oh well, whoever had hired him If you deal with spiders, get rid of him and find someone better.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Better than a troll we had that other day.
Oh,
Trolls are pretty good. Regenerative creatures. If you can keep them down, that's probably the problem you had.
No. Well, I mean, I kept him in the back for meat, but apparently troll doesn't taste as good as I thought it would.
oh.
Also, trolls aren't exactly weak creatures, so that was probably a bad idea. Hope he's
I
not
mean,
still here.
if you put some cardamom on there and maybe a little bit of nutmeg and some thyme.
Hmm.
He's writing notes.
Effective cook.
What do you give you like a troll egg?
They lay eggs? The fuck?
A troll egg.
And I
Leg.
added a little bit of hot sauce. That goes well with
Fuck it. Sure. I'll take it.
2 gold pieces for a barbecued troll egg.
Oh shit. I didn't think it was barbecued. Thought it was just an egg.
It's a
Troll
leg.
Leg. Fuck it. I pay him 2 gold pieces in cash presentation so it doesn't taste bad. So I just chow on this thing like it ain't no thing. And then prepare myself for the constitution save I inevitably have to make later.
Yep. Why am I
So yeah.
green?
I can turn into a spider and walk down the chasm, basically, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So after that whole thing, you're still able to turn into a spider. You know, he's looking through a window when you do so he starts screaming intensely more outside. But it's okay.
Dumbass.
He's out there. It's not really a problem. So you can start walking down while someone else gets lowered.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop onto the winch just as all this is happening. Lay
There's
myself
a
I'll
in.
just climb down.
There's
So
Tiny
are we gonna go down the hole or not?
This thing.
I just stand
like
on
we're
it and
heading
hold
down.
the rope. More secure. I'm not gonna fall off of this accidentally if I'm
Please
secure.
remain seated.
Going into this pit
Yeah.
with a dinky ass stool. You want me to play like what? A swing?
I mean, it don't swing that much.
How is this mounted?
Somewhat effectively.
Descriptive.
I'm assuming it's like a well bucket.
I was assuming this is some kind of winch that's just literally a well bucket line, and just sitting on a stool at the bottom of it is not. It's just.
Yeah, basically it's a glorified rope, swing. So
Yeah. It's like I'd rather not like have something go horribly wrong and me be winched inside of
he's
this
like,
system.
I got this. He grabs a belt and kind of like attaches you to the rope a little bit. Doesn't seem to help that much. Safety.
Just
He thumbs up.
I look.
As I'm keeping pace with him, I just give him a little web harness real quick.
Why? It's a rope. I can just like the stool isn't even necessary. I can just put my foot in the bottom of the rope loop and hold on to the rope.
He points to a sign. Everyone must sit in this stool.
Oh.
So how is the stool mounted to the rope?
It's tied to the base of the legs, right below like the top.
Oh, so it's actually pretty.
Loop through.
Okay.
Is there any like space for a person to sit inside the rope without colliding with the rope?
No.
Yeah.
You just basically sit there and hold fucking tight.
I'm not concerned, but I imagine this does not have a frame by which to allow a space to sit on the stool. It is just a stool tied to a rope. So I'm gonna have these ropes wrapped around my legs, pretty much, as I lay myself in.
Yes.
Elot does not like this. Elot sees where this is a high level infraction on workspace safety, and I'm gonna get cinched in this fucker.
I was just
at this point, Braith is continuing to cocoon him and be like, it's okay. It's
Oh
okay.
no, Braith's he's not cocooning it. As he's done, there's like this little gondola basket now that's just big enough to fit down the hole. Made entirely out of webbing.
Nice.
How firm is it?
It's actually pretty solid. It's like one of those nice little hammock chairs that hangs from the eye hook.
What is it?
The
One rope.
innkeeper kind of pokes it with his finger, kind of rubs his finger. He tosses you a gold coin as a tip.
I grab it and just swallow it as a spider. Like, that'll get into my coin purse eventually.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
blinks once and then just continues.
I take the descent.
All right.
And I wait until he's all the way at the bottom.
And given that it takes 5 minutes, and we have 2 more people. And it's 5 minutes winching somebody down and then pulling it back up, or is it 5 minutes to put somebody at the bottom and then like 2 minutes to bring the thing back up?
All right.
Regardless, at the bottom, I will, if there is necessary time for it, I will ritually cache Leoman's tiny hut so we have a sphere of safety. Since it'll probably be more than 10 minutes before everybody's down here, and it gives us time to assess the area.
I'm just gonna be playing the Jeopardy theme song while I wait.
That seems familiar, yet somewhat infuriating. I don't understand.
With the bottom, if Kolbar reaches out to grab the rope and just to slide down it, does anyone stop him?
No.
Oh, I was
You see more people like kind of throwing money into the hat for the betting that you're not going to make it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. If no one's stopping me, I'm gonna just slide down the rope because this is taking too long if it's winching.
Okay. By the way, roll me. I want everyone to roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's something I was going to ask. Is there 10 minutes of time wherein I can cast Leoman's tiny hut at the bottom of this pit?
Sure.
Cool. At the bottom, you guys can pass through, but we have a dome of safety. For whatever comes while we're getting set up here.
Nice.
That lasts 8 hours.
As you get kind of close, you notice that the floor is kind of sandy.
Oh no.
There's an unusual like kind of pluff in the sand, and as you kind of step down, you're getting like this tomb vibe, because your feet's kind of echoing off the walls, and there's a scorpion sitting there, little tiny scorpion.
Shit.
I just green blade. No, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with my sword while I'm setting up this ritual at the bottom.
Stabs no incident.
I'm down there with you. I protect
Cool.
you from little bugs.
It's mostly
Like a
just a
scorpion?
nuisance. No.
I was asking.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can eat the scorpion.
From the inside out.
Tastes like chicken.
Do spiders even have the ability to taste?
Have
I
you
don't
seen?
know.
Have you heard of those like scorpion lollipops?
Oh yeah, those are actually pretty good.
I've never had
And
one.
you
Yeah,
know
so-
they're good.
Yeah, I had family that lived in Arizona, and it was a tequila scorpion lollipop.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
When I finish the spell at the bottom, depending on how, who is it, Braith comes down?
Yep, well, the Braith was down with you.
Yeah. At the bottom, we have a 10-foot radius sphere. 9 creatures medium or smaller can fit in it, and the spell fails if a large creature or more than 9 creatures are in it. But creatures and objects within the dome, when I cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it, and the atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
Okay.
And
do any of you ignite like any kind of light source or anything like that?
Let me see.
It's kind of dark.
yeah, and inside of the sphere, I can have it be dimly lit or dark. So this 10-foot sphere has some light, but we can't see outside of it if it's pitch black.
As a spider, I don't need it, and I'm not sure if furbolgs do.
If I'm sliding down, I'm not lighting any fire. I'm just sliding
I'm
down the
just
rope.
asking if you guys have a light source or not. I mean,
When
I'm
I
not saying
get
there's like a smell or anything, so you don't
When I-
smell like gas or anything like that. So
Theo, the outside of the dome looking in is an opaque black because the dome is opaque from the outside of any color I choose, but the inside is the dome is transparent from the inside,
okay,
just
cool.
covering all of the effects of the spell, so you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Cool.
When I get to the bottom, I'll light a candle.
I don't actually have any light-producing spells.
I thought I had selected one, but I don't see it. Okay. Oh. Well, no candle, I guess. Never mind.
What
I'm
did you try to do?
gonna for the voice of the recording. I'm gonna let you guys know what I said. You see you see a single tiny eye blinking inside the flame. In a moment, it's gone.
You could just.
That's unusual.
Do you need help lighting that?
You can try.
Because Elot probably didn't see this. Just cast prestidigitation to try to light it.
Yeah, nothing. It works like normal.
Hmm.
Oh, the eye goes away.
Yeah.
Not the fire. Oh, while we're in here, we can see outside, but nothing can see inside. And
So you
given the
guys
light,
notice on this, like when you if you leave the hut, you guys like raising the candle into the air, you kind of notice like there's a bunch of old, rusty shields hanging on the walls, and like the when you move the candle about, it's like moving the light source and kind of reflecting everything. These are kind of like broken apart, and they look like they're barely hanging together.
I'm gonna try to dust one off with my hand.
It turns into literal like shrouded metal dust.
Oh. Well,
Oops.
shit.
Roll me a perception check.
I'm assuming. Oh, fuck it, I will.
19?
Okay. Does anyone
What
here
in-
understand Elvish?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Actually,
Me?
everybody.
Right, everyone, yeah.
So you see written into the wall, and it looks like faded, congealed blood is beyond
Oh.
the pillar force. The mad mage awaits, casting spells behind magic gates.
Sounds feckin' ominous.
Sounds like
Well,
money.
this whole place is meant to be ominous, so yeah.
Does sound like money, though.
Hi.
Well, I guess we need to check behind all the other shields.
You see something scintillating in the sand.
Oh no.
Hmm. Uh,
You want me to poke it with a stick?
Sure.
I poke it with my spear.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna, depending on whether or not it moves. You guys want to sit down 10 minutes? I can cast detect magic, see if anything's interesting in the area.
I got it. I'll use my innate and cast detect magic.
That works. I can cast it
You
using my
send
spell
out
slot.
like a wave
Ritual
of
cast.
like, cause you send out a wave of aura, trying to detect like if anything kind of magical exists, right? And you don't sense anything, in a way, but for some reason, towards like the north end of the wall, it feels like your spell just stops.
Oh, something's blocking it.
Yeah, this place is weird magic. Like, no magic.
I'm gonna. So, can you just say roughly where that barrier is?
Yeah, I'll walk over to it and stand like right as my perception is dying.
Yeah, and Elot will try to cast like prestidigitation, just making some sparks 10 feet past that wall.
Nothing. You can't see it, so you can't cast. Like it looks like a normal wall. You can't cast like something that you can't see.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if this was open in space or
Yeah,
not.
no. There is like a north wall, like a section of the north wall that seems like repels.
To be fair, detect magic doesn't work through a foot of stone. So,
Yeah. In any
or
case,
lead
one
or
second.
fluid.
You did notice in the sand there are like a few different things scattered here and there. You found an old, large tooth.
Ew.
How large are we talking?
About the size good, about the size of a large man's hand.
Wow.
Okay, I'm a druid. I assume I have like some twigs and sticks and stuff on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this tooth, and is it a incisor canine? What kind of tooth is it? Is it like
It's like the
smaller,
tooth that's like it's one of the smaller teeth from a creature.
like a grinding tooth, like a molar?
Like one of the ones that are just in front of the molar, so it's sharp, so it's able to rip, but it's not
So
like a big
canine
tooth.
probably.
This is like one of the smallest tooth this creature had.
Yeah, I'll affix it to a piece of wood and basically make it into a short spear.
Nice.
Okay, it's not that sharp, but I'll allow it. You have a handcrafted spear.
Yeah,
I if I see him pick this up, can I guess what that creature might be?
You've never seen anything that could possibly make it like it doesn't make like the way the tooth is shaped. It doesn't make sense for even a dragon.
Oh, also,
Huh,
I'm gonna
interesting.
take some of that sand and put it into a pouch.
Pocket sand.
yeah.
Okay.
Do I still see anything like skittering on, like anything moving on in the sand? Just to let you know, I have a passive perception of 19. So
It's also
There
dark.
is a rat hiding underneath the sand.
Are you the Furbolg?
Rat?
I'm the Furbolg. Braith
You're the
is.
Furbolg. Yeah, you and I are blind in here.
I do have a torch. I
We
can
also
light
can't
it.
light.
do we need a
Well,
light?
And you
Wait,
find some discarded gear. If you search for the rat, you find the rat is chilling out in a pair of pants.
Actually,
wait,
yeah, I will pull out a torch and light it.
Yep, I will as well.
The
Is
I'll
the
pants
light it.
pair?
are absolutely drenched in blood.
Do you want them to not be drenched in blood?
No. Well, is it. So it's still very fresh blood. Like it's not
No,
dried.
it's drenched in like old blood,
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
it seems like the rat is chewing on like a little piece of bone.
also, I forgot to mention I do have dark vision.
Okay.
Nice.
The
Well,
human and Furbolg
something
don't.
has-
Nope, they do not.
Well, something has definitely died down here and can do quite a
Imagine many
bit of
things.
damage, apparently. I'm just right now noticing that these two are looking around kind of blindly. So, do you need help lighting the torch, or
No, we've got
it?
torches lit and we're
All
looking
right.
around. That's
Yeah, if we do leave that hut, then it goes away, by the way. I can't leave the hut.
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
leave the hut. Okay,
I mean, I can, but if I do, the spell ends.
right. Well, is there? I can hold the torch for you and go
Yeah.
where you would like me to go.
I got a torch too. I pulled mine out.
You're paranoid over this dungeon, my friend.
It was nice to have. I wasn't sure if we were going to hit down here and try to like pan out the area, and also it was like more of like if we get ambushed while people are being lined down into here, but then we weren't, so it's fine.
I
Just-
might
just
keep
Didn't
to-
on.
cost me anything.
I
Just
might
to
keep
clarify,
on-
are we allowed to shoot outside from inside or no?
Spells can't pass out of the orb. Yeah, spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. But physical objects, we can pass through the orb, or the hut, sphere, whatever the fuck.
you
But
can
other
lean.
creatures cannot.
You can lean halfway out and shoot your magic, and then lean back in.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, if I have my bow, can I shoot it inside?
Yeah,
it
it would bounce off the wall.
doesn't say anything about the creatures inside the orb can see me. I would imagine it would be much more fair if we couldn't shoot outside the orb because nobody else can pass through it.
That's fair.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. So what would you guys like to do now?
I'm gonna keep on checking out the other shields. Touching them, see if they do the same thing.
Yeah, they're all like these are all very visibly barely holding together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's anything behind them.
No.
No? Okay, cool.
It's just that there is a passage to the south, and
Oh.
there is there is like that unusual panel wall to the north.
Can I go take a look at that panel wall, see if I notice anything special about it?
Yeah, give me a second. me a second while I send you a picture of kind of like the way your guys are.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Well, looks like we might have to abandon the little bubble.
Yep, which is fine by me.
Okay. So roll me a perception check.
I will
Perception.
Anyone that's looking at the wall.
11.
14.
do that. 24.
Let's see.
That
My
was a
first
natural
nat
20
20
for
actually
24.
on D&D.
Yeah,
You
that's a nat 20.
hear very soft retreating steps on the other side of that wall.
Oh shit. I think someone was listening in on us.
More than likely, plenty of things down here to do that.
Well, specifically on the other side of this wall, is what I'm saying.
Yep. Elot does some hand gestures and mumbles something under his breath and casts mage armor on himself. I'm ready.
Well,
Is your mage armor just canonically hardened man nipples? Is that what this is?
It's a layer of energy is pulled
Okay.
over him,
so yes.
but
it-
it's
yes.
you can believe.
Okay. Because it's kind of like the barbarian method.
That brings my AC to 15.
Yeah.
For a melee character. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
also-
an idiot.
I
I'll
do-
use my wild.
I do also have shield though, so
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Are we moving into the corridor or are we trying to bust through this panel?
Question: have we actually been down here long enough to count as a short rest?
No.
we've
Damn
also not been doing short rest things.
Nope. That is true, but I have actually used up both my wild shapes.
I mean, we could have hung out in if we want to take a short rest for whatever reason. I can pop my HUD again and we can wait.
Nah, I'm all right. I can do without them.
You'll have one shape left. It's fine.
Okay.
So.
Since I
Alright.
wasn't intentionally trying to scare the shit out of the guard.
Alright, let's go down the passageway.
Somewhere there is a frantic guard telling the church that there is a cult of spider worshippers at the inn. And there's an evil archdeacon being like, finally, an excuse. Meanwhile, back at the plot. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Going down the thing.
Down the passage.
All right.
Okay.
Torches drawn.
So as we go down the passage, what I'm going to do is cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna be trying to be stealthy with that cast on me. Imagine we all will be.
23.
But
This passage you guys are going down kind of starts to go lower, and then there's stairs, and the stairs descend 10 feet to a room lined with pillars. There are similar staircases that descend into the room from 10-foot wide tunnels in north, west, and south. And there are some different pillars here. There are some demon reliefs. So every 10-foot section of the wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess containing the bas relief carving of a demon. There's also an unusual skeleton laying on the floor, and one of its arms, like one of its little thin, gangly arms, is pointing towards a bas relief of an elvish-y demon on the south wall.
Do we still have detect magic up on our firbolg?
It's a natural thing, so it should still be.
Always.
Let me see what's the duration on it.
It's 10 minutes.
Yep,
Our
so yeah.
So I imagine you get that like once a day.
Yeah.
I can cast it for free as long as I have 10 minutes. So
Yeah, but it doesn't take a slot on me, so I'm fine with.
doesn't take a slot on me.
There's
Do
also
it.
a giant skeleton of a snake. Like the skeleton of a giant snake constrictor coils up the top half of the northernmost pillar. The snake skeleton looks harmless, but seems to have like a unusual runic carving.
Whoa.
That's a big
What's up to
anaconda.
defend it?
I want to go inspect the runes.
Yeah, we able to understand
My
the rules.
anaconda don't.
Are you aware of what fuck, what is the name of it? God damn it. It's the thing that people drew when they were like in the fucking 30s as graffiti.
You mean the cool ass?
Oh, that thing.
No, like in the 30s, like the trainmen drew them everywhere.
No.
No.
It's basically
Yeah.
it's basically druid graffiti.
Oh, okay.
Dirty.
And
So
no,
it's in Druidic.
Yes,
Okay.
it basically says that that someone tried to resurrect the skeleton and it didn't work.
Oh.
It's a failed zombie.
works for me.
Well, either way, I'm not gonna touch it. So.
Yeah. One of them ribs could work for a decent mic club.
Doubt it. And we all probably brought weapons with us. Yes.
Oh, well, of course, but you don't want to use your real weapons to like check for traps, do you? And then I take the Jimmy Riggs spear and just kind of poke it out in front of me.
I pull out my silver and gold sword. It wouldn't damage my sword any, and I don't need to. We've got magic. Sheath my sword again.
So are you like how are you looking for things with that spear?
Oh, he's not. He's just demonstrating like shoving it across the pit trap.
Okay.
I'm gonna be using my violin bow to poke things around.
Well, jamming out your spear, you accidentally hit a little brick in the side, and it makes a
We're
large
not just
clicking
making an
sound.
example.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh.
Hold the spear in there.
Yep, I don't move.
Yep,
Uh,
everyone's standing still.
can I go up and make an investigation check of some kind to figure out what's going on here?
Yep.
I can't stop this trap from happening necessarily, but 18 total.
Okay. All right. Um, you hear like there is also like a small teeny tiny little click in another direction, and you realize that there is a hidden compartment at the base of one of the statues. And this pressing this just loosened up that.
I'm gonna go take a look at that opening.
Yeah, does it look like some kind of trap?
I mean, he's the only one that's aware of it.
Oh,
Does
okay.
it does it look like some kind of trap?
No, so like
No,
this is
but
just like how you access the hidden compartment.
Huh.
Well,
yeah,
you seem to have
I'd
done
be
a good
running it.
job. Pull your
So,
spear
yeah,
out and
if I
ready to
take it, is the door going to close?
So far, it just looks like this compartment's gonna open up, actually. So if
See
something
what's
does
in the
happen,
box.
we'll figure it out from there.
It's like
I
this
pull
little.
the
It's like a
spear
little
out.
drawer in the back of the back of the statue got put loose, so you could actually grab it.
Huh.
Do we
Yeah, I
detect
know.
magic inside?
Think of it like the button in your car that opens your trunk.
Yeah. I get you. So I pull the spear out, and let's go see what I accidentally found.
I mean, hey, works for me.
Yep.
Go and like I go over to this drawer and try to like pick it out with my sword.
Roll a d100.
Oh.
Eh. Is magic detected in there?
Mm-mm.
55, my lucky number,
25.
or
You
one of my lucky
find
numbers. Other
an
things.
old key.
Ooh.
Take it out, dust it off with prestidigitation.
I bet it's the back door past the traps key.
Well, we'll find out. Hook it to a part of my belt.
There's also a tiny glass eye in there as well.
Tiny
Oh,
glass eye. Anybody want a glass eye? Fortunately, I haven't come around to needing one yet.
It blinks.
oh,
How the fuck did that just happen?
I-
I'm gonna. Don't
shake.
touch
Oh,
it. Don't touch it. Unidentified magic item potentially. You don't touch those.
I
Do
touch
we
it.
want?
Of course.
You look at it a bit closer and you realize it didn't actually blink. It's one of those illusion things, or it looks like it's always following you.
It's an eye marble.
Yep.
My gosh. I roll my eyes.
Oh, if touching it don't hurt, pick it up. Does anybody want this? If not, I'll be sitting down with it later to figure out what it does, if anything.
Oh, is it magical? If it is, we'll get some money for it.
I
I
Does
doubt
it?
don't.
it's magical.
It's not magical.
I don't
It's
sense
just
any magic.
yeah, it's just like a plaything for like children.
There's like the oil surrounding it and the little air bubble at the top, just keeping the eye up.
I could still use this. He puts it into a pouch, and probably gonna work on that during long rest, making a ring out of it or something.
I
Okay.
shake my head.
Imagine some kind of necklace that always stares at anybody who looks at it. Like,
Sounds like something a scammer would use.
The necklace of admiration, to wherever you go, there will be somebody always admiring you.
scammer could use it. Yeah.
Somewhere out there, Grim sniffs the air. Opportunity.
Robin's like, this would be a cool idea.
All right. Let's see. There are also numerous different carvings of different kinds of demons and interesting things around these pillars, regarding like different kinds of what these pillars like represent,
Oh, okay.
as well as that skeleton that's pointing to one of the pillars.
Yeah, I guess we take a look at the pillars.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the one that the skeleton's pointing at.
Okay. It is a unusual like pig demon. Roll me a Arcana check.
Oh, jeez.
Anyone else that is looking at it can also roll Arcana.
I'm good at Arcana, so. Fuck. 14.
I got a 19.
It's a
So-
Nalfishni.
Now, Fishney?
That's the carving of it. This is kind of what it depicts.
Oh, okay.
Out of character, I have no idea what that is.
Spooky looking.
That it is.
They are very annoying, like stupidly tanky.
Oof.
We got moobs.
Perfect targets. That's all I'm hearing.
He's just getting called Porky from now on.
Unless they're immune to being frightened, and then different problem.
It's continuing.
So you look at one of the other statues, and you notice there's a similar hidden compartment that what you found earlier, but it looks like someone else yoinked whatever was in there.
Dang it.
Cool.
Figures.
Let's see. Okay. What's your passive? What is your passive perception as well?
Kunst.
The highest, like you said, it was 19, right?
Mine's 19.
Mine is
Yeah.
14.
Kolvar's
14.
12. Yeah,
You
12.
notice there's some more very quiet shuffling footsteps in the distance, like in an area you can't quite discern.
I look in that direction, maybe, if I can.
It seemed like it's like a more or not Kolvar or not Kolvar heard it and he thinks that there was someone retreating down the western tunnel.
Movement down to the western tunnel. Might be moving away from us.
I guess we should go after it.
Are we the only ones down here right now that we know of?
Oh, almost certainly you're not alone. You also found let's see. Okay, you also found a button in that secret compartment as well behind that pillar.
Just
I'm
a
gonna press
button, as in like clothes.
No, like a
No, like
as in
press the
secret
button.
stuff.
I'll press the button.
You will.
A door slides open to the south.
Ooh.
Nice job.
Let's
Yeah.
go check that out first.
As we walk towards the door, though, I'm going to take a look at the west just to see if I see anything that's retreating.
Nope.
Okay.
Whatever it was must have been fast.
All right.
We'll keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
All
The
right.
second
I'm gonna go ahead and
time.
send a picture of the updated map so you guys can know where you are.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, we're going south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the door opens to reveal an empty 10-foot square cubicle with a 5-foot wide tunnel of rough-hewn stone leading away from it. It descends slightly until it reaches a room that smells like a sewer.
Oh, lovely.
Gross.
The
Ugh.
floor of this room is tilted. Its west end is 6 feet lower than its east end. Foul
Okay.
sewer water covers the floor, barely reaching the east wall, but it deepens by 1 foot every 10 feet travel westward.
Well, I guess it's a good thing my candle is scented.
That is a good thing.
There's also an unusual statue. A wide alcove in the north wall contains a life-size statue of Sahugan, submerged up to its chest in sewer water. The statue emits a deep, dim purple radiance, its head is completely turned around, and one of its arms is broken off and is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
No, this is thoroughly unpleasant.
Is there still sand
Said
in
it
the
twice.
ground?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So do we have to walk through this?
Depends on if we want to go searching through anything. I myself am not extremely partial to the idea, but if you're worrying about getting gross, that's a problem we can solve.
I'm not worried about getting gross. It's more what's in the water. Bacteria or other nasty creatures. And at least something that hates the Hagen.
Like, is there anything on the west side that we need to get to, like an elevator platform or a doorway or anything, or is it just are we just in an enclosed room?
Enclosed
Yes.
room.
Okay.
Is detect magic still up?
Mm-mm.
It is not at this point.
It's
I mean, don't like sitting still in a place like this, but
We gotta keep on moving.
How
Yeah.
far is it from where like anything that's dry to the statue?
Huh? There is a slight there is actually a crooked dry path
that goes where?
that goes towards the statue.
I guess we could take that then.
Yeah. I would like
Yeah.
to follow the path then to take a look at the statue, see if there's any ruins or carvings on it.
Okay. Okay. I want you to make me an intelligence save.
Intelligence safe. Lovely.
oh lovely.
Not something I'm particularly good at. Natural one for total. No, sorry. Is that a 7? No, that's a 7. My bad. So
Okay.
that's 8 total. My bad. Still really bad.
Yeah. Let me get out my my d6s.
Oh lovely.
6.
Oh, that's
Let's see, 1,
not
2,
necessarily what it
3,
was.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I was gonna potentially sit down and take 10 minutes to cast detect magic, but
I think we're gonna run into magic on every corner here.
which is why I wanted to do that. But then we'd be burning like every 10 minutes, just sitting 10 minutes, and leaving ourselves privy to plenty of surprise attacks. I want to get access to my shortbread cookies.
Nice.
Wow. You take 13 psychic damage.
Oh man.
It's about as good as you can get. All right.
There is a gray ooze that is beneath the water. All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Good lord, nat
I am
2.
rolling like absolute.
So am I. I'm switching to physical dice after this.
That's what I'm using. Physical dice. And still. Fate's decided I am not to roll high, but I
I
haven't
don't
rolled
think
for
I've rolled past a 9 yet.
I've rolled a couple good ones, but that's just bad when you roll bad on initiative.
I think
you.
my only good thing so far was the nat 20 earlier.
You've.
Put one in.
I need to
so
turn on my
should
light.
Just delete this. There's no need for me to put it twice. Silly me.
Man, we've got to do a game where somebody can pull off the 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Oh, you guys rolled dog shit for initiative, except for Hannah.
Yeah.
Hell.
Crap. Actually, just for anything so far for me.
Is your character's name Slips?
This is a funny
Whose
joke.
character?
Who?
All of us at this point, because we slipped.
No, but whose character's name is Slips? Because are you sure your character is like in the actual campaign? Because I'm only seeing 4.
Oh, might not be. Mine was vanilla, and I forgot to add it to the after I clicked.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and take care of that. Whenever I'll just use Slips as
Yeah.
yours right now, whatever.
I'm not a great character. Why does it not show Eli?
It's whatever. It's a trophy encounter. It's not a big deal. All right, Ilaria,
What?
your go.
Okay, so what's happening? What's going on?
It's a gray ooze.
Oh no.
It wants to eat you.
I am definitely not gonna try to go near it.
Well, that's why Eli's
I
already
may
assigned to a
have
campaign.
to.
Moment.
Ooh. I am. I'm gonna cast Suggestion at level 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna suggest that the ooze leave us alone.
Well, it's immune to charm, so it ignores
Shit.
you
Oh fuck.
because it's an ooze.
I believe that only takes an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all that I can do. I think.
Okay. Ilit.
Eli.
Elat.
So I'm seeing this ooze coming out.
Yes.
How far away is it from me?
10 feet.
10 feet. It's fine by me. Seems to be Elot's catchphrase.
Right.
I'm not sure what I do draw my sword, part of my turn, but I'm not sure. Wizards. I've never played a full spellcaster before. I have options. This is never a thing.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw my blade out, slash the air once, and then point it towards the the ooze, and a streak of blue energy lances out towards it, and I'm casting Witch Bolt on the fucker.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, roll to hit.
20.
That hits.
Awesome.
Roll damage.
This bitch gonna get fucked. 10. Do I get spellcasting bonus? No, 10 damage. And the
Okay,
Witch
it's
Bolt
almost dead. I
sticks
rolled
to him.
minimum HP.
The Witch
Nice.
Bolt sticks to him, so next turn he's taking another d12 damage
Yeah.
with no hit.
All right, Kolvar, what are you gonna do to this motherfucker that just psychically reamed you?
Is it right beside me?
Yes.
I'm going to pull out my spear from my quiver and stab down.
Roll to hit.
I expected this guy to be a bit thicker.
Much
than
better. 24. Sorry, 23. 23. I bet. I can't read.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's going to be with my 2 hands. 4 damage.
Lovely.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Like,
That was a bit
grind it
wasteful of me.
down.
So it looks like this module wants us to do XP, but fuck that.
Yeah.
Honestly, too much of a pain in the ass. I'm not fucking bothered with that. I'll just do a milestone whenever I feel like it. That's how this is gonna work. All right, so nothing else in this area. That was it.
Sweet.
Just the slime. Nothing on the statue at all.
Nope.
No ruins, no nothing. Okay, got it.
Just a burnt spell slot.
Alright, we going back to the West Passage now?
Sounds good to me.
Let's just make sure that we're the one doing the ambushing on the thing that's run away from us, or at least we don't get caught in an ambush.
I got some frostbite ready to go.
We got plenty of nice tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't need any more of a headache than what I just got.
Oh,
So.
there's also something I forgot to mention in the other room, so I'll do that in a second.
Anyway, well, we're technically going back through the room anyway, so
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, is Pass Without Trace still up? Like, do I need to make a
I'll ask-
concentration for that?
it's got a long duration, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an
It
hour.
does long duration, but if he got hit,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
does have
Yeah,
to make
that's true.
concentration. It's a 10 DC, but
17 for con.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
Normally it's a 10 DC plus. I think it's a DC of like 10 plus whatever damage.
Constitution is it's either 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I'll probably think of Pathfinder because I forgot. Yeah, because Pathfinder has like crazy modifiers for concentration.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the concentration checks. So okay. All right. So there are also words, certain words carved on the wall in common. Near the southeast wall, it says "certain death this way" with an arrow pointing towards the southern exit.
Oh,
You guys know how to read signs, right?
I
yeah.
wasn't even looking at it.
Well, you probably should.
Yeah.
We are here for magical items. We don't need to complicate things with certain death.
I mean, isn't this place basically all certain death?
To an extent. Well managed, skillful fighters should fare
I mean,
all right.
I do believe the guys upstairs have bets against us.
More than likely.
Yeah, I saw the betting book as I was running across the ceiling as a spider.
So who has the highest bit then?
Somebody called the Golden Gods.
Hmm.
Well, time to make them not so golden.
Yeah.
And time for us to get some gold or platinum, am I right?
Oh, we didn't bet on
Definitely.
ourselves, so. But money wise, getting items. If you guys want to kick it for 10 minutes, I can get us going through, but that might be better saved for rooms that are spicy.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll save that when we are a little bit more confused.
I can cast it in a moment's notice, but if we're going to be searching a room, I'll do that in the background while you guys are handling the legwork at the first part.
Okay.
I'll
Are
pick
are
up.
you guys done searching the initial room you're in?
I
Yeah,
don't think we searched. I
Yeah,
think
I
we
think we're
killed
just
the
starting
ooze and
down the
left. And
yeah,
we're
we killed those and left.
Did you guys roll a perception for that room?
No,
nope.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay.
Retroactive perception.
22.
Okay.
More than
So
what
this
I
is in
got.
the room with the statues and shit, by the way.
That we were told nothing else is there.
Yeah. No, that the different area has nothing else in it. The secret room had nothing else in it.
Oh.
Okay.
Or the
So,
main room.
along the north-facing wall, a little bit closer to the entrance you guys came through, you seem like you see what appears to be another secret door.
okay.
Well,
Are you able to open it up?
Sure, I'll
Do
open
you
it
guys
up
want
and
to?
stick my spear through.
how do we open the door? What does the secret door look like? Like,
Like a stone wall.
Is it already open, like from us messing around earlier, or?
I imagine we just notice the features that indicate it can be opened.
Can I find if there's a latch or any stones that are pushable, since that it seems to be catching with like the spear seems to have caught onto something before?
Hey, maybe there was a button in the first drawer we
There are
opened.
6 different bricks that are pushable.
Fun.
All right, I think these 6 are somewhat have a bit some give. Shall we try pushing them all, or
I mean, you guys can, but I'm gonna stand other side of the room.
Yeah, go ahead and stand way back. I can heal myself. As I say this, I'm sticking out the spear and hitting the second button. The second brick.
Or try to leap out of that area.
A little bit of dust goes into the air. Nothing else happens.
I cover
I'm
my
gonna
nose
I'm gonna
immediately.
take note, and I'm gonna grab my spear and hit the 4th one.
Okay. It's a bit harder to go in, but it works.
Just gonna let you
Still
guys
nothing.
do your thing.
All right, I take my good spear and I poke the third button.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not paying attention.
It goes in very smoothly. For some reason, the password's 1, 2, 3, 4. The door opens.
I'm so sorry.
That's the
There's some good
password on my
use for this
luggage.
fucking module. Oh.
Well, the
So,
door opens.
Yeah,
in the
we all.
center of this room is an unadorned wooden armor stand, and it has a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it. At the base of the stand lie the skeletal remains of a hand and stains of dried blood.
Oh.
I don't like the look of that.
Matches pretty
Right.
much everywhere else here.
But it is glowing.
I don't think that sword's a good idea.
The sword? Oh, I missed the sword part of that conversation.
Yeah, there's a glowing sword sticking out of the chest of the armor stand.
I don't have identify prepared, but if we want to investigate this, I can conk out 10 minutes and figure out what's going on here. No, 10 minutes is
You
always.
hear echoes of distant conversations from above.
Quiet. And
Can
I
you
would.
make
Need
out
the
what they're
tab.
saying?
No, it's impossible. It seems
Oh.
like these are conversations, like you could make a word here and there. It's about random things, everything from shopping to
It's the
drinking
bar.
at an inn. So it seems like these are like the sounds from Waterdeep above.
Yeah.
I just yell out loudly, "Buy cheese!"
Not sure they'd hear
Someone did.
Somebody might.
us. Regardless, we willing to put down some
Make a
Oh,
note. Starts
11
cheese
minutes.
cult.
We willing to put down 11 minutes so I can identify the sword before anybody touches it?
Yeah, we can do that. I don't want to grab a magic item.
Yeah, this might be very risky.
Sure.
Sure. I would like to investigate the stand. I'm not going to touch the sword, but I
Yeah,
want to see the
yeah.
stand and like.
Well,
confirm.
while I'm doing that, I imagine you guys have time
Yeah.
to investigate other
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around the room.
Same.
The spell Identify reveals that the sword is magical and that it has a spell to make it glow when you wield it.
Sword's really simple, just glows.
I'll take it then.
The question
I
is,
don't
why
I
the
don't
bloody
reveal
hand?
anything else.
Nope.
Cool. Take the sword, pass it over behind me.
You grab the
I'll-
sword.
Yeah.
Who grabbed the sword?
I'd probably be the first person to grab it, but I would have detected if there's any curses on this with the identify spell.
Identify spells not detect curses.
I took it.
Pretty sure that's what it's supposed to do.
Nope, it just identifies what the enchantments are in the item. Does not detect curses.
Curses are enchantments.
Yeah, curses are enchantments.
Rules as written. It does not identify curses.
But seriously, let me.
I'm still gonna
Yeah.
take the sword.
Well, that's supposed to be the purpose of identify, is so that you don't have to attune to something to figure out it's fuck you. But all right.
Most methods for identifying an unclean identify spell fail to reveal such a curse, although lore might hint at it.
Okay, that's
you
the
learn the
item.
lore,
Reveal a curse as a general rule.
but you also learn the lore of the item.
All it says is that it's a sword that glows.
Okay.
I take the freaking sword. I have the sword.
That's
Yeah.
the way the spell works.
So who grabbed it?
Me.
Okay.
I would have been the first person to grab it to be passing it behind me, technically, based off what I said. But
Yep.
it was just a pass.
What's the curse?
You're unable to drop it. That's all it is.
So it's just a curse of
As long as
binding.
it stays on my body, right?
Unable to.
So what you-
You're unable to drop it. If you drop it, it immediately teleports back to the wielder's hand.
I feel like I've heard this one before.
Curse of binding. Very common.
The
Oh,
curse can be ended by using a remove curse spell or chopping off the hand.
he was the one that was
The
good
grab.
at like making
There was a skeleton, by the way, and the skeleton had a hint of what was going on with the sword, but
Yep.
you guys didn't investigate it, so maybe I should have made it a little bit more ominous. But there are like cursed items in this dungeon.
Yeah, we figured.
We're figuring.
well, either way. How decent does the sword look? Like,
I mean, it's a magic sword. Looks in good condition.
all right, good enough
Feel-
for me.
Hard to play your instrument with that sword in your hand.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get remove curse eventually.
Let's see.
I'm surprised you guys don't have it. You're all 5, right?
I can actually let me see if it might be one of them. I don't have them set yet though.
What is the item called, or is it just a sword?
I think it's a moon blade, technically.
Okay,
A moonblade?
min touch sword.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, long sword.
Yep.
Do we have a cleric in the party?
That's a no.
Nope.
Not at the moment. No.
I have lesser restoration. That's as close as I got.
Yeah.
I don't believe that removes curses, unfortunately.
All I got
No,
is cure
it
wounds.
doesn't.
Not anymore, anyway. Used to, but
Mhm.
they're for arena.
Yeah, it used to be better.
It was the go-to spell. Gave you a shit ton of HP and removed pretty much everything wrong. And they're like,
You'll-
hey, what's the point of greater restoration? So,
Well, I could always cut your hand off and reattach it with cure wounds.
I'm good. I think this sword's pretty dope.
the
Also-
person's unwilling to part with it, by
Yep,
the way.
bards are not proficient in long swords.
I believe so. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
good.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, until it becomes a hindrance, then we're chopping that hand off and reattaching it with cure wounds.
All right.
I mean, we could find. I can learn. There's plenty of ways of getting remove curse or something similar. I think that there should have been any kind of clue as to why that was there,
There
but
was with the skeleton, but you didn't.
Yep.
You didn't investigate the skeleton.
Well, I guess we can go look at
So,
this. And I suppose.
You'd had a misunderstanding of how Identify works.
Well,
Yeah.
sure, but also when we did perception in that main room, we didn't find the skeleton,
I
apparently.
mentioned the skeleton.
No, we seen the
No,
skeleton.
he said skeleton. But I said I was only looking at the stand specifically.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention to the
But
skeleton.
this is also a matter of time that would have taken 10 minutes while they were searching the room and could have done anything, but you focus on the sword first.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you guys were focused on.
I was saying they could do other things because it takes me 11 minutes to identify the sword.
Yeah, and we went and looked around the room.
It doesn't
Yes, we
change
did.
anything, but there should have been
I
time.
mentioned everything that was in the room. It's just you guys
Yeah.
were focused on the sword. That's what you know.
Yeah.
I said, you guys search the room while I'm identifying this. So they could search the room so I wasn't hogging it.
Okay.
But I mean, it's fine. Like,
There was
Yeah.
time for that.
It's really not it's a non-issue because literally,
It
Braith
is-
wants
it-
to cut her hand
I-
off
I
and reattach it.
I am not frustrated so much about the curse, just that the opportunity to investigate that was removed because I was giving other people time to do something specific.
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
I mean, we can go look at the skeleton now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't good.
It has a hand cut off.
Yeah, he did
course.
mention that, and I would.
Okay. This is what you guys know of so far. You're currently in room 4.
Okay.
Okay.
so we've traveled 1, 2A, 3, and 4.
Yep.
Pretty much, yes.
Do we want to go back to the main hall and then just continue west?
Sure.
It looks like there's a door. If that's accurate and not supposed to be hidden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you went
So-
through that secret door.
No,
And
the one
there's
to the
also a
north
door
of
to the
4.
west. Yeah. You
Dude,
guys,
we could
because you
go
guys were
down
both
this
head
way.
through and notice that there is also you can go to the left from that hallway and go back to the room you were in, or you can go right and go north.
So do we want to keep heading forward, or do we want to go back to the room we were just in?
I said we keep on moving forward.
So we go north? Is that
Mhm.
what we're deciding?
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
I'm following.
All right. That's what you guys see so far.
Okay.
So you have a branch of left or right.
I'm going to try to hear, like, I'm going to try to listen and see if I hear anything on either side.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna use my survival skills, see if I can see any recent footprints.
The hallway looks unusually clean. There's not really any dust in here.
Nah.
I say we go left.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Sure. So,
Along the way, I have this glowing sword in front of me.
is it just me, or does she get more cheerful after the sword?
She actually does seem more cheerful.
It's cursed, but it's shiny.
It's shiny, and it got a hold of my attention.
In reality, I feel like most people that play D&D would be absolutely terrible adventurers. Like if it was.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know it's a trap, but I want to do it anyway. It could cut me in half, but I do it for the lulz. All right.
Could lead to certain death.
So you guys go at the end of the long hall. You reach a 50-foot square room with 5 pillars made of mortared humanoid bones, painted black.
Gross.
There are two grells that float in separate alcoves to the north and the east, and the floors of the alcoves are littered with the gnawed bones of past meals.
Whoa.
And we don't see what
You see
ate.
both of them because you're broken passive perception.
Okay.
So I mean, they don't have good. They do not have good dexterity. So
Okay. Uh,
I mean,
guys, just
decent.
where we got trouble ahead.
Alright.
Sorry, you
We
said
are a beacon walking into this room.
that is true.
Yes, we are.
Oh no, I am so sorry.
I mean, we can't see. I imagine it's dark.
Like we got
So,
two people who need it.
Yep,
yeah,
we got two people with all that.
two people who don't have dark vision.
So I am going to do something kind of dumb right now.
Oh,
I'm going to use my hidden step ability. And I am going to completely become invisible, and I am going to shadow the bard.
And as doing that, Elat, speaking of
Okay.
trouble, who's ahead of us? She's gonna call out to him. I already know we're here.
um,
Are you trouble or are you not?
so they weren't going to attack because they were not so great. They were not very much into the idea of attacking a large group. But since Braith disappeared, they think they can handle three.
goodness.
Ask no question of the disappearance.
Nope.
If any advance will be met with harm, so announce yourselves or be ready to tussle.
And then, music. Ooh,
Yep. Roll initiative.
alright.
When you try to play music, you have disadvantage now because you're holding a sword in your hand.
Okay.
Even though
Kurt.
it's the ring?
Hmm?
The ring?
You're playing a musical
Nope,
instrument,
it's
aren't
a
you?
sword. Yeah.
No. Remember my magic ring?
Oh, I thought that was a wand.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Better.
Yeah. Yeah. Much
For
better.
the ring, I have to do something that's right. Oh, it is a wand. I am so sorry.
That's fine. It's still only need one hand for it, so I thought you were using an actual instrument.
Imagine playing a harp with it, with a sword in your
Oh,
hand.
God.
Oh, it takes an action. Okay.
I have heard of a bard with a conductor's one before. Like, they don't actually play music themselves.
It just cause other people to play music.
Yes, actually.
Just walk around waving the wand, and everyone just starts playing music and
I mean,
dancing
that's
around
how
it.
it works in real life. But no, I won't use it just yet.
Well,
We
All right.
got our
So,
rolls then.
Kolvar, your go.
All right. How far away are they from me right now?
15 feet, about 10 from the ground.
And they look aggressive, right?
They screamed and looked at you. Yeah.
Okay. Then longbow out. I'm actually going to. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a bonus action for planar warrior, so that's a 1d8 extra damage,
Okay.
and I'm going to do longbow, sharpshooter longbow shot to the one closer to me.
All right. Roll to hit.
So that's with the sharpshooter. That's going to go drop down to 21 to hit.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage.
Will be 13, 23 plus another. What planar is what 1d. So I'm just trying to see what planar warrior is another 1d8. So
Are you summoning?
That would be 24 damage total on the first attack.
Okay. You shoot an arrow through its beak. It does not like you.
Okay, but it's not down yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to sharpshooter another shot at it.
All right.
Ooh, not so good. That's going to be a 7 to hit.
Does not hit.
Right. At which point, then I am going to. Good. Okay, so Brave has disappeared, and then so it's just the wizard and the bard beside me, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to stand my ground. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
That's all I'm doing.
All right. The growl that you fucking shot is mad at you.
Figure.
Okay. It's going to tentacle hit you
Whoa.
with a natural 20.
Oh.
Oof.
Whoops, I messed that up. I'm gonna roll for a critical. There we go. Okay, so it does 13 piercing damage, and you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a 17.
You succeed. You're also grappled.
Okay.
I now know what these are.
And now has an advantage on you. So it's going to
Nice.
attack with advantage with its beak.
Grappling doesn't, unless it gets advantage from its own thing. Grappling doesn't give advantage.
No,
That's what it says.
Okay, cool.
Stats, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got
So
abilities.
got another 20.
Natural.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
8 damage, not that bad.
Cool.
Unless you fail the con save. This is a separate attack.
No, it's a different
Guys,
type that has a con
yeah.
save attached to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's not the beak.
Elliot, the other Grail does not like the way you look at it.
Okay.
Um,
Going to attack you with tentacles. Rolls a fucking 2. Does not hit.
Nope.
Going to try to beak you. Rolled a fucking 19.
19. I shield it. My AC's 20.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
nice.
Get mad at you. Okay. Braith.
Yep. I'm down to 1 spell slot though.
Okay. So from behind one of the growls, I'm going to hit it with an ice knife
Roll advantage.
as I become visible again with the attack.
Yeah, those ice knife has an AOE. You're hitting one of us.
Well, I'll be aiming for the one farthest away.
Both of them just got in melee with both
Yeah.
I thought there was
me
oh
and
shit.
someone else. Me and the
Kolvar.
druid, Kovar. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
well, no one's going to be nearly, like, no matter what he does, he won't be nearly as bad when it comes to damaging teammates as I was, so.
The area is only 5 foot, so
Yeah, and
oh shit.
yeah,
Gets
Elon's
rid
in
of one of
melee
them.
with one of them. Who
That's
are
fine.
you going? Yeah, Kovar did some heavy damage to the one he's fighting, but
Yeah.
you're dealing damage to someone extra with this.
Ouch.
It's totally cool.
Well, I am behind them, so I didn't exactly see the scuffle going on.
Yeah, you were behind me, right?
No, I snuck behind the grill.
Okay.
That's why I
Alright.
went invisible.
So, when
So
you're
yeah, I've
attacking-
got a 25 and an 18. I want to attack the one that's closest to me.
Okay, so you're probably going to be attacking the one that just hit,
Probably, yeah.
fucking Kolvar
Kolvar.
here, so. Alright.
That's 4 points of damage.
What about the secondary damage?
I'm reading on that.
Yep, deals like this is the one that'll hit Golvar.
Yeah.
I have Ice Knife too, so I can check.
It's 2d6,
Hmm.
which is
Oh.
3 points of damage.
When you
Is
said
it
2d6,
save?
I was like, you could actually drop me.
2d6, I think it's with a save.
Oh yeah,
There's
there's a yes, it is a save. It's a dex save. So if they make the
I
DC,
did not make it.
Is the-
Okay, so
How
your
about
ice
Kolvar?
knife pierces the back of the brain, goes into the center, explodes, and brain goes everywhere.
all right, now Kolvar needs to make a save then.
16.
Yep, you're fine. My save is 15. You're good to go.
How strong of a stomach does Kolvar have?
Oh, actually, you don't take any damage if you pass the
Yep,
save.
it's pass fail, so you
Kolvar,
take no damage.
How strong of a stomach does your character have?
Not the strongest. Not the strongest.
Okay, I want you to make me a Constitution save because he just exploded fucking just gooey, mushy alien monstrosity brain all over you.
Natural 20 with 22.
Nice.
Nice.
Not the first time.
All right.
Which,
Yep.
you know,
This is a common occurrence. If he thinks he can get a quick sneak attack, he's not a rogue, but he will go invisible and just shake somebody from behind.
Good to know.
he doesn't get the sneak attack bonus, but he does it for style.
Yep, absolutely. Because he has these innate abilities to go invisible, to be other people. He's like, I really should have been a rogue, but no, mom made me a druid.
It's actually kind of funny because there actually is an item that would give you sneak attack somewhere in this dungeon. So,
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that.
all right, Alaria,
Yeah. All right.
girl number 1 is dead Reno.
Sweet. Let's see here. That is. Ooh. I am going to attack with the moon-touched longsword.
You feel a wave of what can only be described as ecstasy when you wield it.
I'm guessing 6 does not hit.
Nope. But
All
you, in your mind you hear George Decay saying, "Oh my."
I am going to use a bonus action then to give to Iliad. I'm gonna bardic inspire you.
Bardic
Cool.
inspiration.
What level of dice do you have at level 5?
1d8.
28.
That's
Awesome.
pretty fucking good inspiration.
Yeah.
You're
Bards, by the way.
it's real silly.
All right, Iliad. What are you gonna do?
Eli.
This asshole just try to bite you.
Yeah, this asshole who just tried to bite me is within my melee range, which means I can't do what I was going to do, but I can do another thing. I'm just gonna my blade across him with a sort of ethereal energy around my weapon.
Okay, you may roll with advantage with the attack.
Advantage, awesome. I will definitely take the 21 to hit.
Because when he tried to bite you, you kind of blocked it with you kind of did the sword motion where you blocked it and then you swung it around with extra momentum.
Cool.
You parried him.
Parry.
Remember,
Regardless, this is a booming blade attack.
Oh.
So I'm hitting him for. I didn't say I dropped my torch, so I'm only hitting for a D8 instead of a D10. Oops. Where's my other D8s? I'm gonna hold on to that one as a reminder. But yeah, I'm hitting this fucker for 2d8, and if he moves, he takes another 2d8.
I think they should put parry rules into D&D.
Yeah, this is a very Geralt type of witchery kind of vibe I'm getting off of this
Geralt
character.
would have been a true man and been like, hey, you know what? Not only am I gonna hit you, I'm gonna stab this torch in your fucking eye.
I still have my bonus action.
That is true. And the torch uses the club stats.
That's in my offhand. Actually, it only deals 1 point of fire damage.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unlit it works as a club. Lit it only does 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah. If you make a melee attack with the burning torch and hit, it deals one fire damage. It's not a club. You can't use them as a club most of the time.
I disagree with
Otherwise,
that.
they're
Use
just
a club and
improvised
fire
weapon.
That's how they do it raw. You can use an unlit torch as a club, but not a lit torch.
I don't care about that. That's dumb as fuck.
But
if I hit it with a fucking torch, it's gonna feel like a club. Okay. If I have it lit, it's suddenly not gonna feel lighter. Okay. Even though
13 damage.
13 from booming.
13 from the booming.
Okay.
And then since I didn't put down my torch, fucker's getting hit with it. That is I'm probably not proficient with the torch. So 13 to hit.
That still
I
hits.
think. I think.
Okay.
Is there
How much-
actually a club proficiency?
It's simple weapons, so
Yeah,
I am not.
no
I am a
proficiency
wizard.
needed.
you have proficiency with simple weapons as a wizard.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure wizards don't have any weapons
They
proficiency.
Yeah,
get
you have
simple
simple
weapons,
weapons
daggers, and
proficiency,
stuff
doesn't
like
it?
that. So you're fine with the club.
Weapons, daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. Not simple weapons. The
Oh.
only reason I'm proficient with the swords I'm using is because I took a feat to be proficient with them.
That's weird because
Yeah,
you must
wizards
use
wizards
like
have
expertise or
very,
something,
very
because
Wizards
as a
are not
class-
supposed. Wizards are not supposed to be using melee weapons.
yeah.
But the
They-
thing is, wizards as a class have simple weapons.
They
No, they
use
don't.
They can use
daggers.
daggers, or quarterstaffs, or light crossbows for
Those are
some
all
reason.
simple weapons.
They
No,
are
but they're specified.
specific.
They're
Simple
specified.
weapons.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're class weaponry because
They're
the
not-
whole thing. They used to have simple weapon proficiency, but they removed it.
Really?
Yeah,
I am-
5?
Yeah, at 3.5 they had simple weapon proficiency.
Yeah, I have a feat that gives me proficiency with 4 weapons of my choice, and they are swords.
But it's actually bedtime on a school night. I'm needing to drop out soon.
Yeah, but
we'll be in
club-
here after this.
club
combat.
deals how much damage?
I think it's 1d8.
Is it?
D8?
I thought it was
I thought it
D6.
For a basic club,
1d8, right?
Uh,
Let me
okay.
check.
1D4.
I don't remember.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
clubs
D4 for a
Okay,
base
I'll
club.
roll a d4.
Shit.
D4.
If a torch did a D8 damage,
Right?
that's
Like, what am I doing?
longsword. Like,
I would also add that 1 point of fire damage on top
Yeah.
of it.
That's what I'm doing.
so that's I imagine get strength bonus. So well, actually, no, it's offhand, so I don't get bonuses.
Offhand, yeah, no,
so
you
it's 3 points of damage, 2 bludgeoning, 1 fire.
I did not like that.
I don't care.
All right, Kolvar.
I'm not in melee range with it, right?
Actually,
By
can
the
I
way, the Grell is pulsating, kind of red color.
can I move away from it on my turn? I know I'll take an attack of opportunity, but I don't mind.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. I'm going to move away from it. At least 5. I'm going to back off full 30 feet away from it if I can, or just 10.
Okay.
And it gets an attack of
Does a
opportunity
16
against
hit
me, which
you?
other people can then move away or through it. Fine, but
Does a 16 hit you?
a 16, not if I cast shield, which I do.
You already used your reaction.
Not on my turn that I just got.
Turn for
This is my turn.
You hit it with a torch. That's a reaction, isn't it?
No, that's bonus
that's
action to
bonus.
attack with an
for offhand.
Oh, you're right.
So I I just back off and shield it away. Literally Witcher shit.
All right. Kolvar, it is pulsing red, and there are red veins growing throughout the brain.
So
I also
I'm
have 20 AC until my next turn.
definitely backing up. I'm going to back up about 20 feet if I can, and then I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
I'm going to do my bonus action for the thing as well.
There are 3 or 4 giant red pustules growing out of the brain to create kind of like a giant red orbs kind of jointing out of it, kind of like the cartoon knot on top of the head.
What the heck?
That's a 19 to hit.
So if you wish, you could shoot the little knobs if you so choose. You would take an 8. You would.
Oh, and I'll shoot.
To hit though.
Yeah, if it's growing out, I'll shoot it.
Okay.
It's a 19 to hit.
All right. You hit it. Roll damage.
So that's going to be a 9 piercing plus 8 force. So 17 in total. 9 piercing, 8 force.
Okay. When you hit the postulate, it exploded in like a miniature wave of fire and knocked back your arrow after dealing damage. It is self-destructing.
Wow.
Lovely.
Oof.
All right.
Fun.
So Let me get out my d6s for everyone.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, make me a dex save, please.
How wide is this explosion?
25 feet.
25 feet? Did I get my full 30 feet of movement? I'm not sure how big the room is in regards to us fighting it. Or actually, I have a hallway I can go down.
If you ran away 30 feet, you're fine.
Yeah, I was backing as far away as I could from that thing, so I'm good.
I didn't have a chance to move.
Same.
Putting it in.
Yikes! 6654.
That would have fucked me up.
I should have backed up further.
All right.
Yup.
If you made the save, you take 15 fire damage. Otherwise, you take 31.
The
I'm
save.
down.
I'm fine. I'm just over here watching my friends explode.
What was the save?
15.
Oh,
Okay,
we're good.
Down.
Wait,
Uh,
if we pass the save, we take half,
15.
yeah, 15 is the half damage.
and then the total was
31.
31. So
DC
15.
15 save. So
And then 15 damage if you saved.
Despite that, we have one downed.
Yep. Does this thing feel reminiscent of our first big combat in the Waterdeep campaign? I feel like it is.
Just it's
Hey, at
fucked.
least it wasn't like fucking Walder who got literally like manhandled. Where fucking Clark took both his clubs and just bashed his fucking skull open.
So
Wow.
who's down?
Kolvar is down.
Kolvar is
I
down.
will, I will come and pat you on the back and cast Cure Wound.
nice.
Thank you, thank you.
You have one bitch of a headache.
I am casting it at 2nd level.
He still has ringing in his ears.
Roll for the heal.
Take your 14 points.
14. Thank you very
By the
much.
way, you reduced the fire damage by killing that pestilent.
Oh, nice.
So just an FYI.
I would say that it's a good opportunity to loot, but we should probably let whoever had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
There is
Oh.
no loot. Ain't that a bitch?
No.
Yeah.
There is corpse.
The disappointment.
Yeah.
We got
So
experience.
you guys probably want to take a long rest here.
Yeah.
Sad I didn't get to cast Chromatic Orb. I had a whole flare in mind for it.
I can't.
Get it next
I'm
time.
just. Yeah, I'm
Dramatic-
just waiting until I can cast Erupting Earth.
Ooh.
I can cause a volcano to
So-
appear.
I think it's pretty safe to say, guys, that this wizard has been experimenting on different creatures.
Yeah.
Wizard lizard.
Wizard doing wizard things.
Okay, so we're calling it now and taking a long rest.
Yep.
I think so, right?
I mean,
I would recommend erecting a hut.
yeah, I would. I put if we are taking a long rest, I pop up tiny hut and we can rest in pretty much perfect safety,
Okie dokie.
unless something comes up and dispels the fucker. But we got watches for that.
The funny thing is, Rami just now is heading home,
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
so he missed the whole session.
Yep.
Fortune.
And I've got to go, unfortunately.
It's fine. I recorded it, so he'll be able to listen to it. So,
Nice. All right. I will see you all later.
all right.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
Go.
Thank you
Have a
so
good
much
one.
for listening. Have a wonderful day.